This is JordangeVision. Pull up a seat and kick up your feet. Welcome, guys. How are we doing? It is time for another Only Murders in the Building reaction, and we are on Season 3, Episode 9, the penultimate episode of Season 3. So what happened last time? A lot happened last time. It was a very eventful episode. So basically, we find out at the beginning that Dickie is the son that Loretta gave up for adoption years ago. We see her writing a letter to him, which she intends to give him at rehearsal to tell him, who she really is. Other than that, it's the Sitz probe. People are, practicing their songs and, going through their songs with the orchestra and stuff. Get to hear a few songs we hadn't heard before and a few songs we hadn't heard perfected before, like the Pickwick Triplets song. But meanwhile, while all that's going on, the police are visiting the rehearsal, but thanks to Mabel's podcast, or, basically, we can call it Mabel's podcast, I guess, because the other two weren't really working on it. But thanks to the podcast, Greg had an alibi and he was released and the case was reopened. The police show up to interview everybody else, and that's all going on while the Sitz probe is going on. And yeah, Charles and Oliver kind of sneak a recording device into the police interviews so they can keep an eye on that. They do kind of make up with Mabel and, get the trio back and everything. Kind of get to a climax when the police decide at the end of the day that they are going to arrest Dickie for the murder. Loretta's on stage doing her last song, which is another great song. She's kind of singing it to Dickie while she's watching him be arrested, and she finally decides, I can't let this happen. I'm going to confess to the murder myself. Oliver, peak stress, was told not even to do this because he had that heart attack in episode 2, suffers a more severe heart attack, which makes him collapse, and that is the cliffhanger that we leave episode 8 on. So we have Loretta in jail, we have Oliver presumably in the hospital. I don't think he's dead. We are on a big cliffhanger going into episode 9, so without further ado, let's get into it. Before I get started, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and don't forget, reacting to art is sharing art. Channels like these benefit everyone from the viewers all the way up to the original creators themselves. Also, reminder, spoilers are likely, so if you haven't seen this episode yet and would like to, please feel free to click off and take care of that first. I'll be here when you get back. But for those of you who are sticking with me, pull up a seat, kick up your feet. This is Only Murders in the Building, Season 3, Episode 9, and the title of the episode, I'm not sure what the title is about, but the title is 30.
The spooky sound from opening night.
Someone was in here shredding something.
Yeah, the shredding puzzle. We forgot about that.
We have the interrogation.
And they found the rat poison, too.
You spend your whole life looking out for your child, and you'll do anything to make sure they're okay.
Everyone really thinks Dickie did it.
I killed Ben.
No, you can't do this. Leave her alone. Oh my God.
Oliver?
Yep. What an ending. All right.
Not a bad life.
Mabel bracelet?
I came here to see one of my friends. He had a heart attack.
Don't worry. You did great with the first two. Just keep pushing. You're having triplets.
What is this?
And now, baby 3.
It's a microphone,
Here's the thing
okay.
about childhood fantasies. They almost never come
It's a microphone and Charles and Oliver.
Mabel. Mabel. Mabel.
Oh.
The doctor said I can finally go home.
Oh, that's good.
No, stick in a stent to prop up his creaky artery.
Nobody said creaky.
Now you're just gonna go and send him off into the world?
Mabel, I need to get back. My show opens in 2 days, and my star is about to be charged with murder.
You still have a show without Loretta?
I wasn't scared. Oh, is that so? I was just pretending to be unconscious when I heard you wailing, I can't let him go. Come back to me, you sweet son of a bitch.
Doesn't sound like Charles.
Love? I thought you were just hooking up.
Oh, we hooked up. We hooked up big time. We hooked up and down. And
Thanks for the visual.
Did you learn anything from those police interrogations we so skillfully recorded?
Actually, we haven't watched them yet. We were sitting by your bedside this whole time.
Aww.
It wasn't like I was like, let's hold hands and watch it together. It was just like,
Little kumbaya moment.
Ben was poisoned and then later pushed down the elevator shaft, but we don't know whose hanky he was holding on to when he
Yeah, we
died.
still haven't figured that out.
You should take the lead. The besties are back. Oh, that should be our opening line.
You just said Mabel should take the lead.
Can I make a suggestion?
Oliver can't give up the lead.
It may take 2 to tango, but it takes 3 to solve a murder of an ill-fated movie star.
Oh, good line.
Welcome to-
I guess they just kind of Deus Ex Machina the heart attack, but other than that, all right, 30 is the title.
Get well soon and find me a new leading lady, Smooches Donna. You're not
Yeah.
gonna need a new leading lady.
Thinks they can get the old one out.
Joy's wedding dress.
Ah,
She had her mom send the one she was married in so Joy could have it altered for when she and I...
guess she doesn't need that now.
Joy's mom is still alive?
Oh, yeah. Her dad, too. In fact, he was going to walk her down the aisle holding her childhood dog.
Do they have the Fountain of Youth or something? How are all those people still alive?
Loretta,
And the dog.
huh?
You told me you cover up things, so I kind of figured you covered up his blood work to hide the poison in his system.
Oh, really?
I did do that.
You did do
I
that.
didn't know he was poisoned when I did it. I just knew there was other stuff in there he wouldn't want getting out. But you
Like
believe
drugs or
me,
something?
right? I was freaked the fuck out that Ben came back to life. I had to get out of there.
Yeah, I imagine a lot of
So
people were.
I got wasted, put on Ben's Cobra suit, and went looking for drugs and whores.
Well, who wouldn't?
Oh? Yeah, just normal
That's
stuff,
what Ben
right?
was at.
Every Thursday, he'd disappear for hours, and when I asked about it, he'd say, "Snitches get stitches." Go to do sex with his 5 whores, as he so affectionately called them.
Oh,
Trixie,
really?
Mar-
I wonder if any of them
I
could
was
have
outside
any involvement in this.
screaming. I slept there all night. A dog peed on me.
Oh.
I hope it was a dog.
Oh, I hope.
This is
Maybe it
proof.
wasn't a dog.
You-
Yeah,
The cops
Dickie
got
has an
that enough
alibi.
from a security camera after I told them where I was, but they didn't really buy it as an alibi since you can't fully see my face. I guess I should just be grateful there isn't audio.
Maybe there
I
is.
just can't believe.
Well, for what it's worth, we don't think she really did do it.
But why else would she confess?
No.
Oh, yeah.
No reason.
If we can find the real killer in time, maybe we can convince Loretta to take back her confession.
Charles, her arraignment is at
Exactly.
5 p.m.
I say we start
Yeah.
at Broadway and 35th.
Except we can't just walk into a brothel without a reservation.
You know this stuff?
Nobody stops a guy with a ladder. It gets you in anywhere.
So the ladder's the new turkey.
It might work better if the guy carrying the ladder wasn't also wearing orthopedic shoes and dressed like a leprechaun. This is it.
After me, Lucky Charms.
Snitches
Snitches that's the name of the place.
Brothels always use puns to name their fake businesses. I learned that by wandering in the back of a cabinet shop called All By My Shelf.
Or, you know, everybody does it now.
No one says no to a crying man. I did a scene in Brazos, episode 315, the foreign exchange killer. It was a good one. And I cried a single solitary tear. And that week, our fan mail went sky high.
Me first.
Okay.
Just here to change a light bulb. You can't.
Ladder first. It's not gonna work.
I'm sorry, is my crying upsetting you?
You're not crying.
Give it a minute.
Yeah, it's not working.
Do you need a restroom? We have one in the back.
Yeah, you want to cry, not poop.
You're the 5 whores?
Please ignore him. We were just
Good first
looking for
impression,
a group
Oliver.
of women.
Our sewing circle met here every Thursday. Betty said sewing kept him off all those dangerous street drugs.
So it's not a brothel? It's a real sewing place?
I stayed up all night helping him sew these lovely hankies for his
They made the
cast and crew.
hankies.
So the killer is either you, me, or the baby.
I wouldn't bet on that baby.
Oh, the unison.
He said he treated a lot of them like a steaming pile of cow manure.
Not wrong.
Are you guys coming to the show? I really need you to be here. I've never felt...
Ben needs them.
He was so excited for us to see the show.
And then the show didn't happen.
Oh, this
Oh.
is a gift for you. It's a,
Yeah.
a ladder.
It's a good luck
Sorry
ladder.
for calling you whores.
Oh, that's all right. I used to be one.
Looks like she has a lot of history.
Williams questioned everyone who crossed paths with Ben that night, and we can use those interrogations to make a timeline of that 30 minutes.
Good idea.
That's why it's called 30.
30 minutes before curtain. Not 28, not 29, 30. Ben, of course, was late.
My call times were always sooner than that, just to get ready and all that.
Oh, the producer's son is up next.
Oh, Cliff.
So Cliff?
I saw Ben right after KT yelled at him. Not a fan of her tone.
Who would be?
Good. Mom ordered them special. Check out the rattles. Can you even?
Oh, they got rattles on them.
From me. I'm fasting until after the show. Wait, no. Let me just smell them.
They were kind of his weakness.
I need you to check on my 5 guests for tonight. Emerald,
Yeah.
Trixie, Marigold, Dot, and Maymay. The 5 whores.
They're not whores.
That's how I learned them in my brain. So that's new. Ben was fasting before the show.
Okay.
Let's keep going.
So how could they have poisoned him if he was fasting?
Loretta was encouraging me to leave him.
Loretta was encouraging that, eh?
How did we not get that she's his mother?
I feel she's about to give him a bottle.
Doesn't Loretta look pretty?
Fantasizing over his fantasy, I guess.
Hey. Losers passing notes?
Oh, this is the fight.
I'm gonna go warm up.
Are you
What is-
quitting?
I was going to wait till after the show.
Oh, yeah, he was gonna quit.
I've spent my entire life catering to the great Ben Glenroy, who we all know isn't exactly a delight to be around. See bullet point 4.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, fine.
Yeah, he doesn't need your bullet points.
You're a lousy manager anyway. And you're an even lousier brother. I know you think you created it, but I am Cobra!
He did create it.
The way you just betrayed me, I'm no bro. Because I don't have a brother anymore.
Oh, that was clever, but at the same time devastating.
After Ben arrived, I went to KT's office to get the ritual broom. The door was locked.
Yeah.
Which I thought was odd.
Yeah, we saw this before. The door was locked when he tried to get the broom.
And so, it was the brilliant Howard Francis Morris who cracked the case by...
Oh, that's not what you need.
Howard says he needs more time.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken,
Might need a
next
lot
up
more
is
time
Ben
after
and
that.
Loretta's-
Well, Ben accused me of trying to steal Dickie from him. And this was just moments after he learned his brother was quitting.
This was a stage fight that kind of turned into a real one.
You can't keep him. You're not the mother.
He needs me to be his mother now. It's my job to protect him as if he were born of my own flesh.
Oh, man.
Wow, this dialogue really lines up.
Yeah, no kidding.
Stay out of our lives.
Oh, yeah, it's turning real.
Stay the fuck away from my brother.
He's been nothing but loyal to you. All you do is treat him like shit.
Yeah, this isn't lines anymore.
Oh, you fucking pig!
Hey, look, there's me. God, I'm pale. What the hell's going on? Is that what I sound like?
Never heard yourself on tape before, Charles?
Stay out of it.
And there it is.
Still can't believe you hit him.
Well, why don't you add for good reason to the board? Or Charles punches Ben and he had it coming. Anyway,
just keep justifying it.
I put everything into this play. I
Yeah.
need it to be a hit.
Oh, it will be. I won't let you fail, sweetie. Here's a kiss from Mommy.
Aww.
Hey, where are my guests? I don't see them in their seats.
Oh, they're not there?
Something's happening at the UN. I don't know what. You know, I'm boycotting global politics until everyone just gets along.
I don't think it works like that.
But this is not a good energy. Go to your dressing room. Be nice to Ben. Do whatever it takes to get your ass ready to go on that stage.
Oh,
He's not in a good spot.
Look, dude, you know, I'm not an animal in your zoo.
What? I'm doing the thing you're paying me to do.
You know what? Not anymore. Wait, give me that. Why don't you fuck the fuck
Wait.
off?
So, Taubert got fired and got his camera stolen. I have my Taubert suspicions, and that might have strengthened them.
Ben takes Taubert's camera into his dressing room where he's caught talking to somebody. Watch.
And yeah, Mabel had that video from before.
And I'm gonna like it.
Who the hell is he talking to?
Everyone's accounted for.
This, my friends, is what we call a dead end.
It's not one of the sewing ladies, is it?
And all this goes on 30 minutes before his Broadway debut after being up all night making hankies for everybody? It was Ben who needed a hanky to cry into.
Oh, now he's crying for real.
The dam has burst.
Oh, no. You need a hanky, Charles?
There's a little bit.
Oh, I guess he was trying to act after all.
If we could just figure out...
Give it up. We don't know what we don't know.
Sorry, Oliver. I don't think we're going to solve this in time.
But how was he poisoned if he was fasting?
Want to know how I was able to access those tears just now? I thought about Joy.
Aw.
Seeing her wedding dress was like a punch in the gut.
Yeah,
I hear
Charles
she's
didn't
with
need that.
Bacchio.
Still don't have my life figured out. I haven't solved this case, and I have no place to live. Still lost. Tell that.
Move in with Taubert, you know, if Taubert's not a killer.
This is a mash from when I was a kid.
Oh, she did a
You know,
mash?
the game that I predicted that I would be married to Josh Hartnett with
Okay.
2 kids driving a Honda Odyssey. I was so sure this match was right.
Yeah, probably not.
I made my mom promise to send it to me when I turned 30. Came in the mail today, so perfect timing.
Happy
Are
birthday.
you saying and you spend it running around looking for clues with the two of us?
Honestly, there's no way I'd rather spend it.
If I was a podcaster, same.
I did it.
Oh.
I solved the shredder paper.
Oh, what you got, Howard?
OM God. I know what this is.
What is it?
No, I just need to read 2 words. 2 words I'll never forget. Didn't sing.
It's the review.
But it was never published. How did someone get a hold of this?
I thought Maxine could be a suspect.
Review says Ben was the weak link of the show. She said he was as wooden as the lighthouse he's standing on. What if someone read this that night?
Get rid of Ben to save the play. Did that review mention my performance?
Huh? Oh, nope, nothing.
Really? Because I kind of had a big...
Nah, there's something in there.
Happy birthday, dear Mabel. Happy birthday to you.
Flat. Horrible.
I know.
Oh, 2 days before opening night.
They tried to keep us apart, make me stick to my heart-healthy diet.
Oh, Oliver.
You want me. No, you need me to tear into you, you naughty little mistress.
Yeah, maybe you want to lay off the
I know
dips.
who Ben was talking to.
Who was Ben talking to?
Wait, give me that. Why don't you fuck the fuck off?
Okay, he kicks Taubert out. So is someone in here? Yeah, the cookie.
You're not supposed to be here. We both know you're bad.
He's talking to himself, isn't he?
I want you so fucking bad. We both
Okay.
know you'll ruin my career.
So no one was in the room. It's the cookie. So he broke his fast to eat the cookie.
Oh my god. Ah.
Could the poison have been in the cookie?
What the fuck did you just do? You ate the whole thing.
It's starting to make sense, guys.
You're a fucking pig. You're a fucking pig. You are a pig.
Ben wrote the message himself. Amazingly in Loretta's handwriting, but...
Hey. It's me. It's Benny. Are you guys coming to the show?
And they got stuck in traffic.
I gotta go. Please get here soon. I'm surrounded by people I can't trust. They're all out to get me.
Comes out, tells Oliver he's good, and...
I think if those last 30 minutes hadn't been so brutal, maybe Ben wouldn't have needed to eat that cookie. Maybe it'd still be alive.
That cookie.
Yeah.
It was from Donna.
So if Donna gave Ben the
He was
cookie...
as wooden as the lighthouse?
Donna said that exact thing at Sitzprobe.
Yes.
I bet she sweet-talked someone into slipping her a copy.
Should sabotage her own play?
It wasn't hers.
It was
It was her
Cliff's.
son's.
His first production. And if it had been panned, it could have also been his last.
Say Donna
think I
gets
might
her
know who really
hands
did
on
it,
the
guys.
review, which says Ben is the weak link of the show.
And yep. Door's locked, and there's the shredding.
She spots the rat poison.
Then she poisoned the cookie.
And she
leaves him the cookie, knowing it's his weakness and that he's in a bad spot emotionally. The perfect temptation.
All she has to do now is make sure he eats the cookie.
Go to your dressing room. Be nice to Ben. Do whatever it takes
Yes.
to get.
Donna did this, guys.
So we have our motive, the review. We have the
Mm-hmm.
murder weapon of Cookie.
And when the cookie doesn't work, she pushes him down the elevator shaft.
Yeah.
So we have our killer, Donna.
Which means we can get Loretta out.
I don't know. Her arraignment's in 20 minutes and the courthouse is way downtown.
Oh, sounds like a
And I
challenge.
can't.
Nobody stops a bride.
Wedding dress.
Oh, I never miss a chance to put on my tux.
Last time I wore this was 1987 Emmys.
Wait, that means... Hey, BB Newart's phone number.
Oh, got an old number. Wonder if that's still her number.
Wanna know what I wished for? Over that birthday candle stuck in a tub of dip. You're looking at it. Me with my two besties doing murder stuff. Not a
Good
bad
wish,
life.
good wish.
It's my wedding, ma'am.
And you guys are what, her two dads?
That's right, we're the fathers of the bride.
Fathers of the Bride. Steve Martin was in Father of the Bride.
Groom.
So was Martin Short.
Many have.
Oliver, what are you doing here?
I came to stop you. Don't plead guilty. Wow, you look great in orange.
It's her color, I guess. Is there time to make the
too.
nanny's dress orange?
We know who murdered Ben. You only confessed to save Dickie, but he didn't do it, and we can prove that. You have to trust me.
Who do you think did it?
Oliver.
Oh, what? Donna's here.
Fuckity fuck.
Well, looks like we're setting up for a big finish, guys. Alright. So let's talk about that one. Alright, guys, thank you for tuning in to my reaction to Season 3, Episode 9 of Only Murders in the Building. So, lots of stuff happened there. Oliver recovers from his heart attack, I guess. Seems a little energetic for a guy who just had a heart attack, but you know, as I said, Deus Ex Machina, I guess. You know, they get to investigating, they start piecing everything together from the interviews. You know, Howard finally pieces together that thing that was shredded, and it was the review that was written by Maxine. You know, they figure out Donna gave Ben the cookie before, and as it turns out, that cookie was poisoned. Donna, you know, read that review saying Ben was the weak link of the show and didn't want the show to fail because it was Cliff's first project. She had this evil plot to get Ben out. And it's crazy. So the guys race to the courthouse where Loretta's having her arraignment. They get there, and Donna is actually in the building. So, and that ends up being the cliffhanger that we end on. So, I had my Taubert theory, and my Taubert theory I thought was kind of strengthened when we saw, you know, how Ben was with Taubert. Like, you know, kick him out of the room and taking his camera. And I don't know if Ben actually turned the camera on or if it was already on. But, you know, he was caught talking to himself in the room. That's who we saw. He wasn't actually talking to anybody. He was just monologuing to himself. You're about to kill me. And, you know, he's talking to the cookie when he says that. I can't wait to see how this ends. It looks very much now like Donna is our killer. Although, I'm having another idea in my mind. Just because Donna poisoned the cookie, does that mean Donna is also who pushed Ben down the elevator? I don't know if it necessarily means that. So if Donna poisoned the cookie, which almost killed Ben but didn't, if someone else pushed Ben down the elevator shaft, then they're the actual killer. I guess we might see maybe Donna still has the hanky on her, but there's one more episode left, and I don't think the story is quite over yet. So I guess we'll see in this last episode how this thing wraps up. So thank you guys for tuning in to my reaction to episode 9. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Check out my sports vlogging channel, JordangeVision Sports. And until next time, this is Jordan saying you can be productive sitting at home on your couch. All you need is a TV, a great catalog, and a vision. This has been JordangeVision. Have a good one, guys. Take care, and bye-bye.
Storyline